Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This, an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he's intervened well there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Batistuta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Paul. This ended up in no man's land.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Zaire Emery.
That's going in strongly.
Real chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Molina. And it's Paredes. And he was quick to react. First quarter of an hour gone.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he get it through? Oh, Dembele! That's fallen kindly here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shapes to shoot! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Almada. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. No joy this time. Played out towards the right wing. Doué carries the ball down the right. Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery ventures forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that was neither one thing nor the other.
There's no doubt he made the right decision, but without the right result.
He has found the way through. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
No way through. Hernandez cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free. Molina to Martinez. Di Maria wants to run onto this. De Paul. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. This is Dembele. Zanetti. Almada ploughing through the middle. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. Zaire Emery. Cherki gets on his bike and on the move. Lisandro Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
1 minute.
Zanetti receives it in a wide position. And the finish! And a goal! And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely... And that is all they have time for. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not...
Oh, he's all alone! Now, who's going to be first to this? De Paul. Now, can they get him away?
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And this is Di Maria. Zanetti. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, good spread. Doué gets into a good position. Dembele! And that's a sharp finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
France now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
That's Dembele. He's got away. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he was alert to it. Almada. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Tchouaméni. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's De Paul. Almada. Hernandez. Cherki. De Paul. Molina. Aims beyond the defence. De Paul picks it up out wide. Almada. Takes a shot! Oh, it's gone in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Attention, changement.
Argentina can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Argentina cut their deficit and look raring to go again. Big chance! What a great chance! Goal! Argentina! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, that's neat. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's Batistuta. De Paul. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Zanetti. Oh, nice touch. No way through, so back it comes. Threads one in. Zanetti, incoming delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ah, he's given it away. That has not gone well. Oh, that's fabulous. That's an excellent interception. Zaire Emery. In with the challenge. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Cross it. Oh, great leap! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Changement.
Argentina can make their change now with a break in play. Hernandez. Lo Celso. There's the shot! Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Zanetti. Great vision. Now it's Salvio. And it's Zanetti. That's a little off target. And here's Lo Celso.
Oh, really well played.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That pass isn't the best. And the number on the board is 3. Spread to the right. He's found a way through. It's Maradona! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And in a trice. The substitute has scored. And that is that. Argentina can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Mesdames et messieurs, je vous demanderai de déposer vos détritus dans les poubelles situées dans les accès principaux. D'avance, merci.